Guardianship, ritual, loyalty and spirit. Wolves are loved by many, but feared by the majority of people. They live an extraordinary life. And the same can be said about most high-performing individuals in this world. See, what I've come to realize is that when you want a seemingly peaceful life with as little resistance as possible, being absolutely loved and not despised, not condemned, not criticized, being good with everyone, the best way to achieve this is to be as neutral as you can towards other people. Don't give resistance and you won't get resistance. The people who like this way of living do it all because they aren't willing to face rejection. They aren't willing to feel awkwardness. They aren't willing to try again when they fail. They aren't willing to make the hard decision. They aren't willing to move out their comfort zone. They aren't willing to face things to grow. And when they see others make those decisions, instead of applauding them, they start hating on them and try to break them down. Nice life, haters. I live by the status quo that is set by society, and I strongly advise you to get out of my face. This force will make the tornado stop. This force explodes with more power than a volcano. This force is nurtured and raised by anger and pain. Why are you so serious? Why are you so disciplined? Why are you going through life this way? Because I've been through hell and I ain't never going back there. I have been broken. Family had no money. My brothers and sisters didn't have anything. Surrounded by people who had it all while we had nothing. Surrounded by people who put us down while we were trying to raise up. Surrounded by people who said we wouldn't amount to shit. And guess what? 10 years later I achieved it. Surpassed you, hater. All those suckers are now attracted to me, like moths are to fire. And boy, they better don't get close to my internal fire, because they will be burned by my passion. They will be burned by my desires. They will be burned by my presence, dedication, internal inspiration and discipline. I am unstoppable. Come and get me out of my zone. Don't flinch in times of stress. Don't start running. The moment you start running away from your problem, guys, the moment you start running away from that bear in your mind, the moment you get chased in your own internal world, the external world will suck you in. You'll be thrown off your game, and what you're left with is addiction and depression. Light years away from infinite satisfaction. Stand firm, stand grounded, stand strong. Don't procrastinate the small things, guys. They lead to the enormous achievement. Every single hard, it ain't clean. It is a bloodbath in your mind. It ain't comfort, it is growth. Grow, champion, grow. Grow your mind, grow your body, grow your spiritual being. Grow as a human person, grow the society, move it towards a better place in life. Guys, once you know what you want, and if you have the perfect plan, perfect timing, perfect structure, but you're not starting, something's off there, guys. That's just as useful as rearranging the deck chairs on the Titanic. You will sink in life. If waves of emotion get the better of you, you won't be able to see anything. You'll be blinded in life. Everything around you is dark, bitter and cold. What are you going to do then? When you're surrounded by darkness, when fear creeps in, when doubt sinks in, the only thing you can do, guys, is push back. And you have to prepare yourself, prepare your mind right now for those dark times. Remember, my friends, when you are in those dark times, just because the sky is cloudy does not mean there's no sun. If you go through life without a plan of attack, you'll look back at it and realize all you feel before you die is regret. See, there's no point in winging it. When you have only one life, one shot, and just hoping you might get there someday. Arm yourself with enough fuel to shoot towards it like a rocket, and once you launch, the gravity will try to pull you back. The moment you want to change, your family will try to pull you back. The atmosphere is trying to keep you where you are. Society is trying to keep you right where you are. But you've already launched. Something has snapped in your mind. Motivation launched you towards a better life. It's your internal drive now, your discipline that will ensure you reach your destination. You create the life you want for the same family and the same friends who try to keep you where you are. They did it out of love, but you knew better. This is your life, and you better move out of the backseat and take control over the wheel. Take control of your life, guys. Start by knowing your mind. Start by reading about your mind, expanding your mind, instead of watching entertainment 24/7, which gives you nothing but a few dopamine hits. Guys, that's a nice life, right? What did you did when you were young? Well, I watched this series, Get the fuck out of here, man. Experience life like it's supposed to. You're being victimized by the app developers, by society. They trying to categorize you. As human beings, we are born with labels. Which country are you from? Dude, what the does it matter what country someone's from? Well, what color is your skin? Again, who gives a shit? They create separation, guys. Life is supposed to unite everyone, to put all our minds together and grow from there, to bring humanity to another level. That's not happening anymore. Don't become victimized, guys. Become a leader, become a pillar in this community. Try to have as much positive influence on others instead of trying to break them down when they are sharing their opinion, their views of life. What are we doing, man? Adapt, be brave, change, dominate, envision, fight, grow, help, inspire, join, know, lead, motivate, notice, overcome, perform, and quadruple, reach, show, tap, unify, victory, work. That's our alphabet. And the remaining 3 letters, X, Y, and Z, is left for you to see. Develop the right habit. We live around 99% of our lives on autopilot. Reprogram that autopilot every single day and you'll become different. You start doing the things you set out to do, the things you want to achieve. It grows your confidence. It's a mentality that no one can take from you. It's a way of life. It's a lifestyle that leads to character. You walk through life with mental freshness. You won't be affected by external influences because you are in control of your own life. You are in control of your own future. You are in control of your destiny. And that, guys, that intimidates people. Listen, in the world that we live in, I firmly believe that when you don't intimidate people, when you don't get resistance from people because of who you are, it's because you are compliant and living within the norm. Don't do anything extraordinary and you'll live a normal life. Every time I've done something different, every time I've wore something different, every time I said something different, people criticize you. They attack you like, hey, get back in line. No fucker, who the fuck are you to say I'm not normal now? Interesting. Instead of becoming the person you want to be, you're confining yourself into a group that we are from birth divided towards. It's like a trap they set out for us and you're just diving deep into it. Guys, most of you don't want to live like sheep. The people who are trying to get somewhere in life, they don't think like sheep do. They don't want to live in a packed crowd. There will always be things pushing you there and leading you to what they want. Problems will spring up like mushrooms after rain, guys. Live on the top. There are way less people there. The top is where you'll live happily with the people you want and have all the space that you ever wished for, all the privileges you ever wished for, and you will get the maximum out of life. Strive towards the potential, and therefore, let the sheep stay where they are. They are born haters. They will stay hating whatever you do. Instead, climb to the top of the mountain. Climb to your empire as a wolf. The climb will be brutal, painful, and maybe destructive. Guys, that's life. If you want to get somewhere, you gotta do something. You gotta pay the price. Listen, friends, life will inevitably bring you down at some point. We'll try to put out your internal fire. But the bigger your fire is, the more it takes to get you on your knees. A warrior doesn't get down easily. You don't get down easily. Remember this in your hard times, and remember this in your tough times. If you still have air in your lungs, if you still have one ember of light, no matter how dimly it smolders, your discipline will fan it into a fire.